1051.
Good morning, it's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club on Power 1051, and we got a special guest in the building.
Come on, show some respect to a legend, not just special guest.
It's my uncle.
Yappa Dappa Do, Baba.
Uncle Snoop Dogg. What up, Snoop?
What it do, man? I'm slow motion with the potion, just getting out the ocean. Wake your punk ass up wherever you are in the NYC.
I'm in stores right now.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on another one.
Thank you, brother. Number 11. I'm feeling good about it. You know what I'm saying? I went hard in the yard. I did my best work that I could do at the time being, and I feel good about it.
Now, most rappers don't get a chance to do two, and you at number 11.
Yes, sir.
You've
Some
been a
rappers
lot
don't
of,
even get a chance to do one.
yeah, you've been a lot of places. You've been Death Row, you've been No Limit, you've been in here, you've been there, but now this is independent.
Yeah, more or less. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, me taking the lead and, you know, just putting out some good music from the heart and the soul and just directly connecting to the people. It's not really about, to me, you could say, well, you know, what is it really about? It's just about a communication between the artist and his fans. And right now, we so computer literate to where everybody has a computer. Everybody's, you know, YouTube, Facebook, just anything, Twitter, whatever it is so dominant right now to where you have to get up close and personal with your fans and do things like I'm doing right now.
Now, what makes you relevant, Snoop? Now, is it your kids that
I think
keep
it's
you
my
young?
hair. It's
you
my
do
hair.
Your hair?
Yeah, my hair.
Your hair keeps you relevant?
And the love of marijuana.
James Brown told me years ago, he said, Snoopy, whatsoever you do, don't you ever cut your hair, because your hair is your strength.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what my grandfather told me too.
That's what they do?
Yeah, he
But
did.
see, it's
I
different
cut
with
it down.
Snoop.
Nobody told Charlamagne
I
that.
cut it.
Yeah.
But Snoop don't got the cornrows though. See, it's not the cornrows no more. You got the actual.
I got the ponytail I'm sliding with right now. You know, I'm getting grown now, so, you know, they told me I can go into my sexy, because I really never tapped into that market, because I was always, you know, so gangster and so hood. But, you know, a few lady friends of mine said, Snoop Dogg, tap into your sexy and be more grown and sexy and more appealing with your thing that you're doing right now. So I ventured out, you know, took my shirt off a few times and put my hair in a ponytail, you know, and let the women see the other side of the boss dog.
So that's what I want to get you wet come from.
Oh, yeah, and I did get them wet.
Now, you know what else I like about you, Snoop, is that you still roll with the people that you always roll with. I see Daz is here with you today.
And Corrupt is always here. He's probably rolling something up somewhere.
Russ is
around
probably
here.
sleeping somewhere.
You might be banging out
In the
Foxy.
hotel.
You know,
Oh, you's a fool.
No,
He's
that's
over
old
that.
news.
Yeah.
It's old news.
Remember he got married and all that?
Oh,
A couple
yeah,
times.
Yes, sir. Love is good.
But you know what else is good? Not only do you hang out with the people that you always hung out with, but you also know who you should be working with, like the new up-and-comers, like Wiz Khalifa, who we spoke to also previously. And you guys had the movie coming out together and the album and everything. So I think that's what really keeps you like in the mix. You got your stability, and then you got the up-and-comers.
And I never downplay the little guys. I don't act like I'm big. I look at them eye to eye and we all even. I don't never play, well, I'm older and I know more and I made more records than you. You can't tell me nothing. I'm open to anything, and I'm always a fan. If I love your music, I come up to you and I let you know, hey, man, what's your name? Oh, man, I love your music, man. My son turned me on to you, man. I love to work with you. And that's what makes them feel comfortable with me. That's why they call me Uncle Snoop, because I make them feel comfortable. I don't put them in a position where they feel like they threatened by me. They feel comfortable with me.
Whatever happened to Doggy's Angels?
I just seen L.A. Chan a couple of days ago. They still doing their thing, you know, individually. The group thing really didn't work, because, you know, 3 females on one team is hard to do for a long time, especially when you got cameras involved.
Yeah,
so.
we got 2 females in here snooping. It's so hard, man.
What?
Between Charlamagne
You and
Angela
Angela
Yee.
Yee. Oh my God.
Between these two,
I'm saying,
between these
I'm
two,
the-
hip hop.
I'm the easiest one to deal with in this room.
These two chicks here.
These 2 chicks, my goodness.
I'm definitely the most masculine.
Y'all be watching Basketball Wives?
Them two girls.
I'll be watching it too, and I'm trying to figure out which one of them is really married.
None
None of them.
Jennifer,
why is
she's
the
still
show-
married.
It
Jennifer's
should be
still
called
married.
Basketball birds.
Ex-wives, basketball ex-wives.
So one thing that Snoop's privy to that everybody wants to know is the Detox album. I'm sure you've heard every variation of it has been. Is the music better than what's been leaked so far?
What are you saying, Charlie?
I forgot
Kush
this.
is a
I
great
forgot
single.
this is New York. You
This
guys
is
do
New
not
York.
cut corners. You're gonna come
The Kush-
full speed ahead.
Kush is a great single. The record with Eminem is cool, but everything else.
And
has
you
been
said you
very
liked the video.
subpar.
You said you liked the video.
I
And you liked
did.
Their video's hard. They
But
crashed a $200,000 Ferrari.
After 10 years, Dre got to come a little harder.
My attorney told me not to speak, so I'm waiting my Fifth Amendment right on that one. My attorney told me not to speak on that one. But on some real talk, I'm anxious and I'm waiting for the Detox record as well. I'm a fan also, so, you know, I got high expectations too, just like everybody else do. But when it comes to Dr. Dre, I respect him and I love him too much to ever say anything negative about him. Even if I didn't have something good to say about him, I would never say nothing bad about him because I love and appreciate everything he's done for me, being my brother, being my homie, just being somebody who recognized a talent in me when nobody else believed in me. So I can never turn my back on him behind a record or a project that he's been, working on. One thing about Dr. Dre, he's a perfectionist. So his record has not been perfected. That's why it's not came out yet. And anything that he's done in the past has proven that. He's given us nothing but quality, timeless records that stand the test of time like Motown records. So you got to give him credit for that. And he's just knowing he's at the end of his career. So, you want to go out the way you came in. And sometimes trying to find that magic is so hard because those people aren't there that gave you that magic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That spirit ain't there that you had. That, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to find all of that again. Me personally, I found it with my homies and my family. That's why I keep the same people around me. That's why I never miss a beat, because it's the same thing in the same circle. And we stay relevant because we are who we are and we make each other.
Now, we had Wiz Khalifa here earlier, and he smelled like marijuana.
But I don't.
No.
You actually don't. Yeah, you don't.
Like,
I smell good right now. Tell the truth, baby, right?
Yeah, I don't smell no weed.
Snoop Dogg, though.
I might be used to
I
it,
did that
though.
for you,
I might
though.
be used to it.
I
You know how to keep the police off.
Real special for you.
Well,
Wiz
it's
ain't learned how to
working
keep the police
Nah,
off
not
yet.
yet.
He smell like it. He about to get arrested.
Yeah, in New York, they really go bodyguard hard on Snoop Dogg about that thing, man, because they know I got a license and I'm really sick, so I'm medically inclined to smoke weed.
Right.
So I try to keep it down to a minimum when I'm in the New York area, because the NYPD, they're my friends.
Absolutely.
Now, quick question for you. Cameron Diaz did an interview, and she said that you guys went to school together.
Long Beach Poly High School.
And that you sold us some weed back then in high school.
I sold a lot of people weed. She
Now,
may
who
have
are
been
some
one of
other-
my customers.
Who are some other famous people that you sold
I
weed
can't
to?
drop names. They
In
have,
high
to they have
school.
to tell on me. I can't tell on
Who else went to high school with you that was famous besides Cameron Diaz?
Willie McGinnis, Deshaun Jackson. It's a lot of people that went to my high school.
So he sold all those people weed.
absolutely, positively.
Okay.
There you go. You a fool.
Now, who can outsmoke who when it comes to smoking weed?
Cameron
Wiz
Diaz.
Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa got them fresh
Can I
fresh
be
lungs.
honest with you?
Go ahead.
I have never, ever, ever, ever been smoked out in my life except one time.
With who?
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson?
Oh, yeah,
Willie
he's
Nelson.
OG.
We was in Amsterdam. He pulls out a machine that's called like a vaporizer.
Oh,
right?
a vaporizer. I mean,
Zigzag. I got the blunts, and he got a bone. And we just, me and him, just pass it to him. He passed it to me. And we playing dominoes, we smoking, and I'm like, after a while, about 45 minutes, I'm like, Willie, you 75 years old. Are you gonna say quit first, or is it gonna be me? And he just was keep going, and I said, you know what?
I quit.
I need a 20-second timeout.
And that's when you went and started doing country music.
You know
Right
what?
after
We made a country record
Yeah.
together. I mean, it does that to you, baby. It takes you on a natural high and it puts you somewhere you've never been before.
What advice would you give these rappers who are always getting caught with weed? Like we saw Rick Ross get caught this weekend.
Go to California and get examined and get your sickness healed, because you're sick. And you need to get that medical marijuana so you'll be able to move with it. And then that way it'll be less of a problem for you, because the world will accept marijuana in a minute, because they tried to make it legal in California and we missed it 60 to 40%. So a few more people need to fall off and we get it together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, of course, we're talking to Snoop Dogg. He's here, 800-585-1051. Last week we lost a brother, and you definitely lost a brother. Part of your 213, part of your family, Nate Dogg. Now, recently we seen that, you put a tattoo on his arm, and how is the family holding up? How is everything, and what happened with Nate?
My homie lived a long, beautiful life, 41 years on this earth. He made great music. God was just ready to take him. Everybody's got a date. Everybody got an expiration date. We don't know when it is, and we don't know why. But I feel like, Nate was straight with God. He had his life right. And, the man upstairs called on his angels when he's ready for him.
Right.
And we have no idea why he does it and when he does it. It's just we have to respect it and appreciate it. And I'm just so honored to be, friends with Nate Dogg since 1986 and to share so many memories with him when we was young kids, selling dope and gang banging. And from that to creating a positive look for ourselves with making music and making people want to sing and rap and want to be like us, and, turning Long Beach into a community of rappers as opposed to a community of thugs. So, I look at all the great things that he did on this earth and how his music and his voice is so timeless. And, you never really appreciate somebody while they're here, but when they gone, you really take time to really appreciate all the great works that he done. But Nate Dogg was very well appreciated while he was here, and he lived a strong, healthy life, and his family is, you know, being, you know, strong right now. We trying to be there for them because he was a piece of us. We all was hurt. You know, I can't even act like that didn't hurt me. That hurt me real bad. It hurt all of us bad. But, you know, like I say, when God called on his angels, you have to accept that.
Right. Now, I call Nate Dogg the first R&B thug, the first dude that'll knock you out. I remember a video of Nate Dogg running around some party with a golf club, chasing somebody around. Do you remember that video? You remember?
I was at that video.
You was at that
he rolled with me.
Oh, he rolled with you that
That
day.
was Montel Jordan video or something.
Yeah, not This Is How We Do It, but the next thing we had after that, the one that didn't do nothing.
Now, speaking of getting knocked out,
Uh-oh.
you know, your old boss, Suge Knight, has been getting knocked out a lot lately. Like, how does that make you feel when you see him getting all these different altercations and never see him coming out on top? You have to smile just a little bit.
Nah, I'm not that type of person. I'm the type of person that'll pick him up when he down. You know, because I was taught to love. I'm not a hater. And I can't love the fact that you're down and it's going bad for you, because I remember when I was down and I had nothing and you was there for me. So I'm the loving type of individual, and that's gangster to me, because a real gangster get at him when he on his feet, not when he on the ground.
So is that an invitation that he can reach out to you and you would help?
Me and him already had a conversation. We on the same page.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good news.
Yeah.
And you see Snoop change. Snoop is totally a free person. Like a couple years ago,
I remember
Snoop he would smack you if you got in his way. Now Snoop is totally free, totally fun. I was out in Vegas with Snoop about 2 weeks ago. Whatever
Hey, come on, don't snitch,
what
don't
happens in
snitch.
Vegas stays in Vegas. Right?
Envy always
You know,
telling on somebody.
Shout out to June.
It was a nice beauty. It was a nice booty or
Whoa,
video,
booty,
whatever.
booty,
It was nice, whatever it was. It was nice.
Whoa.
But Snoop definitely changed. Now with this new album, like how do you approach this album? Because even like we told Wiz earlier, one of the songs that you and Wiz did is our theme song, and that's what's the name of the
Young,
song?
Wild, and Free.
Young, Wild, and Free.
Right.
We listen to that song every Friday. We get so messed up,
That's
We
all
get
right.
high and drunk.
We get high and
Every
and
drunk.
we just enjoy ourselves. You know, I think that's how life should be. And then when you approach these albums, how do you approach them?
With that attitude, with the attitude of I'm 16 years old, I'm young, I don't care what you think. I'm gonna make it for the people who love me, and I'm gonna give them that spirit that they're looking for from Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is a party starter and a peacemaker. That's what he's always been. And I'll say it and I'll explain that to you. Whenever it's a party and somebody getting ready to fight, put on some Snoop Dogg and the fight will go away. That's the peacemaker in me. That's what my music represents. My music could always stop a fight. I don't have the kind of music that make you want to go in a club and shoot somebody.
187 on the cop.
Ain't no cops in the club.
Right.
Except Envy.
You stupid.
Any truth to the rumor you signed Mystical? I saw that on Twitter this week, and I didn't know how true that was.
Me and Mystical, we talking right now because that's my brother, and I love him to death, and I just want to help him, and I just know he needs help right now because he still is one of the greatest to do it, and he's so sharp and on top of his game right now, and I'm so on top of my game with what I can provide for him, how I can help him, and not, you know, be bigger than him, but be eye to eye with him and be a real friend to him and give him some tutelage and some guidance that he needs as a real friend. Because when I was on No Limit Records, my spirit was down because I had just left Death Row, and I felt like everybody was against me, and they pumped me back up and told me that Snoop Dogg, you the greatest rapper in the world, and we happy to have you with us. And No Limit was the hottest label in the world at that time. Please don't forget it.
Yeah,
Master P had the game on lock.
Absolutely.
Yep, he
Even
did.
y'all was playing his music.
Yep. Now also Snoop has his own liquor.
Oh yeah.
It's a part of Colt 45.
Yeah, Colt 45 blast, you know what I'm talking about? Because, you know, everybody, you know, last night baby had a little bit of it, and she said, oh, wow, I had a blast. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. It's some of that thing, man.
I saw that people were getting upset about it. They're saying, oh, this is going to be marketed towards kids because it's colorful packaging. And
It's marketed towards college kids.
right.
And it's your job as a parent to parent your kids and not let them go buy alcohol that says if you're not 21 or older. It's the job of the liquor store. It's the job of the community. So it's not my job to put out a product and then make sure that the people don't, you know, is it the cigarette company fault that if a 16-year-old smoking cigarettes and addicted to smoking cigarettes? No, it's not. He's going to continue to sell cigarettes. But since you put Snoop Dogg in the category, you want to try to belittle him and downgrade him. But at the same time, if I sell soda pops, if I sell chicken wings, all of that gonna kill you one way or the other because y'all putting so many hormones and different drugs in the food nowadays, so it don't even matter.
Now to go back to the signing thing, like, you know, the same assistance you provide Mystical, why wouldn't you provide that to like a young, fresh West artist? Like Nipsey reminds me of you, like the way he moves.
Mm-hmm.
But you're cool with Nipsey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nipsey signed already though.
Exactly. See, some of these guys have situations and have people in their corner that are already doing that for them, so I can't step on no toes, and Mystical don't have that right now. And I do have young, fresh talent. I got the Hustle Boys. I got Young Pilot, who's featured on my album, Gang Bang Rookie. So I do reach out and do the young thing, but it has to be that thing, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it ain't that thing, and I'm not gonna put it out if it ain't that thing. Mystical is that thing, and he been gone for 6 years, and you ain't heard him in a minute. So it's like your only impression of him is what you heard of him last, Move, Bitch, and all the other songs that he was on. But if you hear what he got right now, we was in the back of a after we performed, we was in the back of a little room, and I put a beat on, and we was going bodyguard hard, and it was just the things he was saying and his attitude and the way he make the words sound. It's like that's missing right now. I know this.
Did you ever get that Lady Gaga collaboration you wanted?
I got to get her to take off some of them weird outfits. And then maybe she'll hear me. Man, I told him, I said, I'll even get escorted in the studio inside of an egg. Like she did at the awards. I lay in the egg, and when y'all get me in the studio, I'll pop out whatever she want. Let's get it together. Come on.
Well, Snoop's here. The album's in the stores right now. Appreciate you hanging out with us. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Snoop Dogg, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
The Breakfast Club. I like that.